Hey guys, this is Dr. TJ. I'm going to talk about why doctors hate talking about money.
Welcome to the Podiatry Profits Podcast, where you will discover how to get more patients and multiply the profits of your practice with minimally invasive foot surgery, proven marketing systems, and ethical influencing to your patients. And now, your host, board-certified podiatrist, best-selling author, speaker, and founder of TJ On Coaching and Consulting, Dr. TJ On.
It's one of the most common questions that I hear from doctors, right? Why doctors hate talking about money? Is that because they're afraid of something? Dr. Tim basically says he actually feels stomach, like kind of knots in his stomach whenever he think about bringing money subject to his patients. So I always was fascinated why. And first reason is that we don't want to be rejected. If you get rejected by community or tribe, pretty much you're done. You couldn't survive in this. Of course, most doctors have some ego and pride and, what if I ask patient and then they say no, I get rejected. So that subtle idea of hate being rejected, I think that's the biggest reason. So my idea is this: if you provide medical treatment, product or services, so firstly you have to have that distinction. We are selling, but doctors have this notion of perception of selling somehow with some sort of visual image of sleazy, oily, like rip-off, so any kind, like a lot of negative connotation with the word sales. But let me tell you, sales is nothing more than mere exchange of your service or products with your customers, or in our case, patients. You should not fixate in money. You should fixate your mindset on treating patients. So what if I change the concept of sales? Instead of selling, you're closing your patient. What's the difference between selling and closing? Closing, you help your patients make decisions to accept your treatment. So without closing, patients will hesitate or not make decisions to make themselves better. So closing skills is very critical as a healer to offer to your patients. If they don't accept your treatment, you don't get to help them. Again, comment below if you agree with me. Let's go back to second one, something to do with your Hippocratic oath, benefit than harm. Did they ever say about money? No. So again, wrong perspective. You just created your own limiting belief and somehow relating being doctor, and then like if you offer cash pay services or if you ask for money to your patients, you're like violating Hippocratic oath. You're doing disservice if you don't get to help your patients. Think about that for a minute. Treatment A is the best one, and then let's say treatment A is not covered by insurance companies, and you hate talking about money with your patients, so you don't even bring that out. So what happens if you don't help your patients and you go to that subordinate treatment, which is less like second best treatment or third best treatment, because best one is not covered by insurance and you didn't want to bring the money subject with your patients. So what do we actually end up doing? You're doing disservice to your patients. If you want to provide the best treatment care, more benefit than harm, you're not harming them obviously, but you're not giving them the best solution. I want you to look at your Hippocratic oath differently. You know why this is happening? It's because of this healthcare system, how they made us think about healthcare system. Healthcare system make you feel so wrong not to use insurance companies, but remember the core concept of Hippocratic oath is to offer your patients the best solution. So you are actually providing more benefit than harm. We're the healers, we're the doctors, and this mass media and systems trying to brainwash not only doctors but patients, whole society. Look at your own situation. If you need to see a specialist, what do you have to do? You have to go through these hoops. You have to see the primary care doctor. Maybe takes 2-3 weeks to even get that appointment, and then they get you with a specialist, which it'll take another 4 to 6 weeks maybe if you're lucky. And then what does a specialist do? Taking 5 minutes with you and then have you come back. If your specialist surgeon, and if you need to do any surgery with this, going through this healthcare system, you have to wait 2 to 3 months, even if you're in line. Number one reason, I believe, is that we have that instinctive fear of rejection. But once you flip the coin and flip the table, no longer it's a matter of rejection or not rejection. It's a matter of closing. You might encounter objections by your patients, and then you ought to handle that objections. Number two, Hippocratic oath, we must give more benefit than harm. If you follow the insurance system and not offering the best treatment solutions, regardless insurance pays it or not, actually you're doing disservice to your patients. Regardless, if you believe treatment A is the best solution, you need to give that treatment option and explain to your patients in such a manner, in consultative manner, that you help your patients make the decision to take the treatment option. Your main goal is to provide the best value to your patients, and your patients take that value, take that option, that offer package, and you help them become better. You did right service, and money will follow. If you want to continue to receive this type of, weekly tips and resources, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you want to join my free private group of podiatrists where I share a lot of different videos and different level of resources, there should be a description below how to sign up. We'll get you into our private group. So hopefully this helped you clarify about fear of asking money to your patients, or if you hate talking about money. I hope I clarified that and it helped you. Tomorrow, when you see your patients, don't worry about the money side because you're no longer fixating in money. Again, I know it's more difficult to do it than said. So I do have proven consulting programs, and we have coaching courses, and we have a beautiful supportive community. Any of these interest to you and you want to find more about how else I can help you, follow the description below. There should be a link where you can fill out some application and survey and schedule a call with me and my team so we can really get deeper into your current situation and see if I can help you.
You've been listening to the Podiatry Profits Podcast with Dr. TJ Ahn. To find out more about Dr. TJ Ahn or discover how you can grow your podiatry practice, visit drtjahn.com, or you can also get a free copy of Dr. Ahn's best-selling book, Opt Out: How to Take Back Financial Control of Your Private Clinical Practice Without the Hassle of Insurance Companies. Just go to optoutbook.com.